Crypto Coffee here. In today's day and age, everybody's looking for a place to put their money where it can earn yield and where you can basically make your money work for you. Now, what does that mean? It means that your money is out there, you're not even touching it, you can be sleeping, and your money will be making more money through interest, compounding and all that good stuff. Albert Einstein once said, compounding interest is the eighth wonder of the world. And it's true. Real wealth is achieved these days through actual compounding interest. And a lot of cryptocurrencies have taken note of this. In the realization that there's not a whole lot of great options out there, even in first world countries, to really beat inflation. I mean, a CD locked up for 5 years is only going to pay you 2.65% APY at most of your local banks, at least in the United States. And if we're following with the DeFi movement, if we really want to replace all the financial products at a traditional bank, well, a lot of cryptocurrencies are trying to replicate these traditional bank products. HEX being the digital version of the CD, other tokens developing staking mechanisms incentivizing users to not touch their coins. And basically, similar ideas have been created in many different tokens around the time value of money. So a lot of people are moving past proof of work and onto these proof of stake algorithms. Now, HEX is not a proof of stake algorithm. It's simply a smart contract, which is great in terms of simplicity. There's no need to rebuild a whole entire blockchain when really staking can be done via code in a smart contract. However, a lot of tokens out there are offering returns that might look attractive to potential buyers. And a big one is Tezos. Today we're going to compare the two, Tezos versus HEX. Which one is better to stake? And which one is going to get you more staking rewards? All of this, of course, is staking rewards paid out in that token. So in Tezos, it's staking rewards paid out in XTZ. In HEX, it's staking rewards paid out in HEX. But both of these coins, although they have similar mechanisms of earning interest on your stakes, they have very different mechanisms and different ways of going about it. So let's cover Tezos first. Let's get away from this beautiful HEX chart and let's cover Tezos. What is staking Tezos, you might ask? Well, if you're familiar with it already, and I was a Tezos ICO investor, so I'm pretty familiar with staking Tezos. I actually did it for about 4 months, 3.5 months, and to be honest, guys, I wasn't too thrilled about my results. But hey, maybe these results are good now, and things have changed. I mean, I sold Tezos over a year ago, so maybe times have changed, and maybe things are better. Now, you can either delegate your Tezos, or you can bake Tezos. Baking is just a funny word that they like to use for staking, because they like to be different. Don't we all? Now, if you're going to stake Tezos, there's 2 ways to do it. You can delegate it, or you can bake it. Baking requires what's called a roll. Are you catching the innuendos here? I don't know why they're all about baking and pastries and whatnot. Kind of soft if you ask me, but baking Tezos requires 1 full roll, and 1 full roll of Tezos requires you to have 8,000 XTZ tokens. Now, the advantage to baking a full roll is that it pays you 6.26% annualized rewards. The disadvantage is, well, you have to buy that much Tezos and you have to own 8,000 XTZ tokens, which is actually the method that I did at the time. I had 1 roll in the oven and I baked it. Now, another option you can do with Tezos baking, is you can delegate it. And if you delegate it to somebody else, they'll take a little bit off the top, 1% on average, and you'll be left with an annualized reward of 5.63%. Right? So it's very, very easy to get into because there's no minimum. Because essentially when you delegate, you're pooling your money together with a bunch of other individuals that all are contributing to these roles in which the delegator is the one actually baking all those roles. Now let's go with, we obviously want the most yield we can get. So what would happen if we tried to bake a roll of Tezos for 6.2% annualized? Actually, first let's check on the price of Tezos first. Tezos price is $2.66 today. So $2.66. We pull out the old calculator and we see how much US dollars does it cost to buy one roll. Because let's be honest, guys, we're all about the USD price. These values mean nothing to us if we don't have the real unit of account to compare it to. And in today's world, I hate to break it to you guys, the real global unit of account is the good old US of A dollar. It's not Bitcoin yet. It's not HEX yet. It's not Tezos yet. So you'll just have to wait. All right, one roll of Tezos costs $21,280. Now, what does that get us over the course of 1 year at 0.0626%? That'll get us, for an investment of $21,280, we will get $1,332 over the whole year, guys. I mean, it's good. It's good. It's not great. Kind of reminds me of the traditional financial system a little bit. You know, if you had your money locked up in diversified index funds, you might even make a little bit more. Divided by 12, that's $111 a month. Divided by 30, you're earning about $3.70 a day. Remember, for your initial investment of $21,000, you're getting $3.70 a day. So, not bad. Not bad. But maybe we can do better. So let's check out HEX. Let's hop on over to hex.win. On hex.win, we can see that the ROI is calculated off of a percentage of the total supply of coins that is staked. So if everybody is staking all of the coins and 100% of the supply is staked, the annualized rate of return is going to be 3.69%. Now, it's pretty unlikely that everybody's going to be staking all the time. In fact, most of the time, a good chunk of people are probably going to be liquid. And there's a spectrum here. So if only 1% of people were staking, the ROI pool would be 369% annually. Now let's hop over to hexinfo.io, and we'll go over to this pie chart right here. This is a really important metric, the staked hex metric. This metric right here on hexinfo.io shows you how many percentage of total hex supply is staked. And you can see here, this red chunk of the pie means that 23.31% of all hex are staked. So let's hop over back here. Where does that put us at 23.3%? Well, it puts us somewhere between 14% and 18% ROI. Because it's right in the middle, let's call it 16% just for rounding. So at today's current levels and today's current percentage of staking for HEX, the annual ROI will be 16%. Now, what if we take that $21,280 and we put it into HEX instead? Let's clear this. 21,280 times 0.16. And this is today's rate, right? This is a variable interest rate, so it can change. Well, that'll give us $3,404.80. It's looking a little bit better to me. What is that per month? $283 per month? Per day? Almost $10 a day. So, HEX staking versus Tezos baking. You're looking at a daily payout for the same $21,280 input. You're looking at either $9.50 a day versus $3.70 per day. What is that? So 9.45 divided by 3.7 equals 2.56. Essentially, you're getting 250% more right now. 256% more on your rewards in HEX rather than Tezos. So that was my video for today. Hope you guys liked it. If you're thinking about HEX versus Tezos and you're only basing your decision off of ROI purely on the rewards potential that you can get, again, assuming the prices stay stable, which they never do. Prices go up and down all the time. But assuming demand is equal or increasing from here on out, HEX is looking like the way to go for me. So you heard it here, guys. It's May 20th, and HEX currently has a 256% advantage on the interest compared to Tezos. Thanks a lot. Have a good rest of your day.